And that's all. I mean, people are so let down by the fact that there's no three in a bed.
No, but well, you are all in the bed at one stage, but it's not full-on hardcore action.
No, it's giggling.
No, which is I wasn't expecting it to be full-on hardcore action with Dylan Thomas sitting by the side making a fine about it. I really liked the film. I enjoyed it very much.
Thank you. Good.
And I really think it's very. The director's very impressive. He does great things with it. Let's have a look. This is Sienna with Kira and some other. It's a very talented cast as well.
It's a good group. Yeah.
In Edge of Love. Look at this.
Was it a marriage made in heaven? Was it a gift from God above?
Dylan Thomas, it is, isn't it?
Queen of Ireland, love of my life, Kathleen Thomas.
Your wife, Dylan. The one and only. I might like you. Then again, I might not. I've never had a best friend before. You're one of the ones never got over her first love. Of course I am. Only I know it was Dylan. You don't need to tell me.
All my words, they're all for you.
Don't write poems for me anymore.
It's just a phase.
First love's all right as far as it goes. Last love, that's what I'm interested in.
I think it's going to be a big hit. It's a lovely romantic film. You know, and it's sad and it's sweet as well.
Yeah.
When you finish a movie like that, how much of it do you take away with it? How much do you sort of like miss working? I mean, do you? I guess you miss the people you're with initially, but how long do you before you kind of forget all about it?
I mean, it just depends on how good. This was a really fun one, but we all sort of kept in touch. So it depends. I mean, G.I. Joe's gone.
Yeah.
This was 4 days ago, gone, done.
I saw you in the film. I don't know if you saw Sienna in this movie. It was called Factory Girl. I don't think it was a huge. It was never going to be a big commercial movie as such. Playing the character Edie Sedgwick, who was the real-life person who hung up with Andy Warhol. I really liked this movie as well. It was a peculiar kind of topic for film, I think. It was quite a strange choice. It was interesting. That was a kind of breakthrough role for you, really, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it was the first time I'd really had the opportunity to do something that was not completely gratuitous. I mean, I'd done other things, but it was a really proper, meaty role.
Yeah. So when you were doing the gratuitous parts, did you think, okay, these are just going to get me where I want to go? This is, I have
well, I
to
mean,
go
no, to me, they always had substance. I mean, Layer Cake was quite tits and arse.
Well, it was quite, but great to be in a movie with Daniel Craig.
And it was a great movie.
Yeah.
And all of those things. But I mean, there wasn't a lot of actor required. But then, you know, since then there was other things. It was just the first role that required kind of a lot of drama and emotion. And
you've worked pretty solidly, haven't you? I mean, since I first saw you in Layer Cake, you know, there's been a movie coming out. It seems like a couple of years you've worked with. You're really grafting. Presumably this is because the work's coming your way. But do you get enough time? Do you have time where you think, okay, I'm not going to work for a year or 6 months?
I do, but inevitably then you read something that's fantastic, and then I can't say no because I love it. I love my job and I love to work.
When you're in movies, you know, when you get to do sex scenes and that kind of thing, I guess directors try and push for as much flesh as possible. Normally, ladies, they have it in their contract as to how much they will show, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
Is that right? Okay. Does that change the more famous you get? You initially say, yeah, okay, have a look at everything. Everything out, come on.
I mean, at my point, the damage is done. Everything's been seen.
But you've never done full nude work, have you, in films?
Well, yes.
Oh, you did in Factory Girl, didn't you? Is that awkward for you, though? Is that awkward when you know people have seen you?
No. It's not, I mean, at that, you know, it's done. It's a little bit awkward at the time.
What, when you're actually filming it?
Yeah. Obviously.
Well, not necessarily, obviously.
Well, there's a man with a boom right there and you're having to, you know.
Okay, and are they looking away? Are they polite enough to look away, or do they...
Yeah, but then there's the old perv in the corner, like, you know,
of course he is.
coughing a look.
Bloke with a camera.
Yeah.
But now, would you still do that kind of thing, or do you think, okay,
I mean, I think, you know, if people have sex, they tend to take their clothes off. So
Yes.
if you're going to do a sex scene, you might as well do it.
Okay.
Otherwise, don't do a film that, you know what I mean?
So you're for the sake of honesty and for the sake of the truth in
integrity
it,
for my art.
But it's good. It's a
off.
good thing. Can I be honest with you? You know, and regards to that as well, I'm a man of a certain age, and I hope I speak for someone in the audience. I can't really relax in the film till I see some breasts. I'll be honest with you. You know, it's like I'm quite tense.
Yeah.
And even if it's a man's breast, as long as I've seen a nipple, I can relax. You know, I had to wait a long time for Daniel Craig to get him out, but when they did, what a fantastic set he's got.
He has got a good set.
He is. He's a lovely guy. You enjoy working with him?
Yeah, he's great. He's a good friend.
All right. Are you a party girl? You like going out? You like drinking?
What do you think? I mean, not as much as it's made out. I do. I mean, I can. You know, I've been having.
When was the last time you got completely and I'll use
inebriated?
Shit-faced, yes.
Twatted was. When was it? Okay, Saturday night, the wrap party of my film.
Okay.
Not completely. The thing is, I can handle it.
So you can handle it. So you.
I can drink most grown men under a table and be fine.
And how do you get when you're drunk? When you get really drunk, what sort of a drunk person are you?
I'm not like a mean one. I'm just quite. I get a bit louder.
Bit giggly.
Bit giggly.
Bit too affectionate people.
Well, who doesn't?
Have you ever woken up in a skip?
No, I don't. I mean, I'm not. I don't. Oh God. No, I haven't. Have you?
Okay.
You obviously have. Yeah, tell us.
I lived in one for about 3 months, but no, it wasn't because of drinking. It was a very nice place. All right, where do you live now? Where do you consider your home? Do you live here in London or LA? Okay.
London.
Where? North London? Somewhere in North London?
Northwest London. Yeah.
Okay. Could you envision a day when you'd like to move away? Would you want to move to Europe, or you'd like to live in LA where the work is, or you always want to be?
Well, having been in LA, I never really liked it before, and I've just been there for like 4 months, and it was actually fantastic.
Well, you get lovely weather.
After a while, well, it's the weather. It's very laid back. You've got the beach, make a pot of coffee, go and watch the surfers. You know, it's quite a nice life.
Can you yourself surf?
Badly.
I get the feeling you're not that sporty, really.
I am actually.
No, you're not.
No, I am.
You're not.
Right.
What do you do with sporty?
I did lots of sport at school.
Not at school. We all were forced to do sport.
I don't work out.
We were also forced to do religious education.
No, but I
It doesn't
played
mean
like
you were
county running. I ran for Berkshire.
Okay, you ran for Berkshire. Okay. No, but Sienna, I must. What do you do now? The sport, apart from, but you don't do any sport, would you?
No, I don't. Okay. Nothing. Yoga, like once a year.
That's not a sport.
Well, it's as close to sport as. What do you do?
Too much. Look, thank you for coming on the show. I think you're a very talented young person. I suspect it would be quite horrible being you sometimes. And you know what I mean?
No, yes.
I don't mean day to day, sorry. I don't mean like waking up to skip. I mean like, you know, what you have to endure and what you have to deal with.
I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty content.
Well, that's the only way to be. You know, you've got to try and rise above it. Lovely to have you here. Thank you for coming in. And you know what? I really did like the movie. I was kind of, I was sort of dreading it a bit. You know, I thought,
arty-farty.
2 hours of a couple of people fighting over Dylan Thomas, you know? But it's beautifully made, and it's a lovely piece of work. Thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you.
Blimey, she can't wait to get over.
No, I thought I just flashed you.
I think I saw a little flash there.
Say something. What? I am wearing... Don't you dare. I am, just skin-coloured ones. Just please end it.
I think I just saw Sienna's minky.
I'm wearing knickers, don't you dare. They're just, look, strap.
Camera round here. Hey Sienna, thanks for coming on the show. Ladies and gentlemen, Sienna Miller. Thank you, Sienna, thank you. That was really nice, thank you so much. Sienna Miller. My thanks go to all the guests tonight. Sienna, of course, Joe Calzaghe, thank you Joe, and the very funny Danny Wallace.